A food recall has been announced across the western provinces. Federated Cooperatives Limited is recalling some bread products because of possible listeria contamination. The recalled brands are Co-op and Marketown Co-op in stores across Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta and BC. Now Co-op California garlic bread and garlic cheese bread, as well as Marketown Co-op pizza bread, have been taken from the shelves. The recalled packages are 250 and 450 grams and should be thrown out or returned to the store where it was bought. Listeria bacteria is known to be fatal in several cases, but there have been no reports of illnesses associated with the recalled breads. The investigation into the assault that happened on a 12-year-old boy Monday morning in Lashburn is still ongoing. Police say the youth was feeling sick while walking home from school when a masked male suspect approached and attacked him, punching him several times in the stomach. Dwayne Hauk, Director of Education for the Northwest School Division, says administrators have talked to the students and parents and made sure they're walking in a buddy system.
Part of it is to make sure that that they're keeping in constant communication of where they're going. So when students are to go home after school, that they go home, and if they for some reason they are going to a different location, that their parents are aware of it.
Now, police have not released any other details. 1 in 15,000 births are affected by Angelman syndrome, according to the Angelman Syndrome Foundation. Here in Lloydminster, 3 families have members with the genetic disorder, and last night at the Root, a fundraiser was held in honor of these families and all those living with the syndrome. Annika Knopfate reports.
Kent Fleming loves to rock out with his band, the Milk-Fed Turkeys, but tonight it's more than just a good time. His 8-year-old son Ty was diagnosed with Angelman syndrome at the age of 3. He says his son is happy all the time, but those with the disorder have a lot of conditions that make it hard on them and their parents.
For example, they walk like they have cerebral palsy, which also leads to things like scoliosis, blown ankle joints, knee joints, bad neck joints, bad pain quite regularly. They have acid reflux.
There is no cure for the disorder, but Fleming says through gene therapy, the Angelman traits in mice has been reversed. But this testing method hasn't been approved for children yet.
We have hope for that, but that's going to take a lot of money. But that money also will trickle down to things such as autism and Asperger's and a lot of other genetic deficiencies, Down syndrome and stuff like that.
For any of us that have children that are extra special to us, it's tough to see what they have to go through, and it would be so fantastic if those kind of things could be cured, and even just not exist anymore.
And Fleming says it's important to raise awareness for this rare disorder and hope for a cure, but he wouldn't change his son's personality for the world.
My son has taught me so much about loving and caring and not caring what other people think. There's so many benefits that he's brought to our family.
All proceeds from the night went to the Angelman Society. Annika Knopfate, Newcap News.
Day 2 of the Lloydminster Exhibition showcase continues today, and it's another packed house.
This one's still frozen a little bit here.
Hundreds of people streamed through the doors of the LloydX grounds to take in the border city's largest trade show. There are more than 200 vendors at the event, featuring everything from your home, garden, sports, agriculture, and more. Now the show ends tonight at 7. You can also catch the stars of A&E's American Hoggers tomorrow. The event begins at 11 a.m.